Good morning, legends. I'm having one last crack at this recipe, and if I fail, I fail. My starter had really nice rise. It's just on its way back down. So give it a go. 120 grams of active starter. Turn it. Oh, it's on. Zero it. Doofus. 5 over, whatever. It's definitely not under. 310 grams of warm water, which I have filtered. Alright, you're like, I don't know what she's doing. Dough whisk in, giving it a whisk together until it's mostly combined. I'm going to do a couple of little things differently. It's quite obviously me following these instructions is not working for me, and as I look into things, everything's coming into my feeds, and everyone that I look at, it's like, well, work your flour, build that gluten. If it's not rising, you're not getting good gluten involvement. So, like, duh, what did I think of that? I did, but I'm following things. Instead of stretch and folds, I'm going to do coil folds, and lots of them, not just a few. So 500 grams of this flour. I'm using different flour today. I'm using a Lighthouse bread and pizza flour. It's supposed to be higher protein. I never really looked into what I was using before, what their protein is. I'm sure it's just fine, and I'm sure it's got all to do with me, nothing to do with all of that. And then they want me to put the salt in now as well. So I shall. I've got this salty sea flakes, and that's 16 grams. Salt, but no, the salt's dead on. Give this a bit of a mix with my dough whisk. I feel the bits of salt in there. Just give it a bit more moisture. I'm gonna love it. Leave it alone for a while. Ooh, taking sayings from other people that I like to watch. Alrighty, I'm gonna leave that for about an hour and go to the gym, do a class, and then I'll come back and do my folds and hope it does something. See ya! So I've already done one batch of coil and folds, and then I had to turn it into stretch and folds because it's very tight. Like this, it's not a gloopy dough at all. So does that mean it needs like more moisture? Anyway, I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'm just gonna keep going. All right, so I feel like I've worked it more than just the 4 stretch and folds. I've been stretching and folding and tried a few coil folds, and I'm just gonna try and tension it to sit and rest for a bit. Come back and I'll do 2 more, if not maybe 3 rounds of these stretch and folds, but I'm not going to show you that because that's boring as batshit and you don't need to see it. So the next time you'll see me, it'll be time for it to do a bulk rise, and I'll get it all ready for that. But I have done my last lot of stretch and folds. I don't know how many I did. I feel like I've spent my whole day doing them because I get stuck doing stuff in between. So my ball is a little bit crusty on the inside, so it says if it's like that, just to chuck it in a clean bowl. I'm going to shape it into a ball, and I'm going to put it into this glass bowl here, and hopefully, last time doing this recipe, hopefully I get it to work this time. This is what it looks like. Hopefully it doubles by the next time I come back. Knowing me and my luck, it's not going to, because my whole shtick is fails. Sourdough fails, how not to do it. That's not how you make sourdough. I'll look at 6 hours, I'll set a time. That'll make it about 10ish. And then I guess I'll just chuck it in the fridge if it's right. I'll chuck it at midnight if it's not ready. Anyway, we'll discuss that later. I'll see you in a bit. Good morning, legends. It is freaking early in the morning. It's like 5:30. Oh, it's almost 6, so I have to be quick. I have to take my parents to the airport. I checked this thing at, when I did my calculations, 6 hours was 8 o'clock. Not 10, so yeah, winning there. I checked it at 10, checked it at 11, 12. It's like, it hadn't really risen too much. I have got a bit of a rise out of it, but it's not, there's a bit of a jiggle. It's not as jiggly as what other people make it look. Yeah. It's time to shape. Just gonna flour my surface. Oh, dog fur off of me. Anyone with pets, I don't know. I hate to think how much fur we've eaten over our lives. Even if I go on holidays without, or go out to a restaurant, I'm like, oh, there's my dog's fur there, because it must have come off me. I rain fur. Isn't that gross? Wet hands. They say to it's not spreading out like liquid, so what I am going to do, which I haven't done in the past, is spread it out a little bit. Bubbles. Happy with that. I've got bandage underneath the chucks. Floured the crap out of it. I'm gonna cover this, put it in the fridge, and then we'll try cooking it later. All right, my little legends. I popped this in the fridge because I had stuff to do this morning. Excuse me here, I had an amazing massage. The fridge, I took it out about an hour ago. I'm gonna give it a really deep cut. I'm gonna put some ice underneath the baking paper. I'm gonna put that in for 25 minutes. I'll take the lid off. Probably won't show you all that because this isn't a cooking show. This is just showing you all my fails. It's been in the oven at 500 Fahrenheit, 250, whatever we have it here, Celsius, 250 Celsius, yeah. And I took the lid off after 25 minutes, and then I put it back in for another 25 minutes, but I forgot to turn the temperature down to 230 or 220, so, you know, we'll see how we go. There she is. Flat, isn't it? Still smells good. It doesn't sound too much like a solid wooden door. Who knows? We'll see when I open it up. Ignore my cat. I think he's just gone to the toilet. He's got post-poop zoomies. So yeah, this is definitely not being chopped up as a wing. Is it edible? More than likely. Let's just do that. It's, I reckon, I don't know. Nice bubbles, nice little bubble texture, but either I should have left it in there longer, or I don't know. If you know, tell me. That's why I have a page called That's Not How You Make Sourdough on YouTube, because I have no freaking idea what I'm doing.